Rambo Radio with your host, JT.
Yeah, fucking Jen is a warlord.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Rambo Radio. I am your host, Jen T. Twitter and Instagram at Jen T523.
Hello, motherfucker.
Well, hello, motherfuckers. I'm back, bitch. I made it back from fucking Skankfest, a.k.a. Skankmania, as I've been calling it. Man, holy shit. I never thought I could handle fucking 4 days of comedy, but I did it. It was absolutely complete insanity. But before I get to that, I must tell you about customers of the week. So before I took my flight at midnight Thursday to go to Skankfest in Houston, I had to help a lovely gentleman who apparently was not of sound mind, if you will. This motherfucker, man. So, minding my own business. I'm so excited. I get to see all my friends, get to hang out with everybody. Well, not everybody, because, you know, fucking Skankfest is mostly Louis J. Gomez and his little skankettes, all his little fans or whatever. And there's going to be probably like 20 Ellis fam there versus like the thousands of Ellis fam that are at Ellis Mania. So, but because this event was sold out months ago, it was just really only the people that were performing that were Ellis fams. So, as I'm sitting there practically chomping at the bit, waiting to leave work Thursday, this young man comes up to me and goes, Hey, excuse me. I was like, yes, sir, how can I help you? Yeah, I need me some niacin. I need to get some niacin. I was like, okay, well, I'll take you to the niacin. It's going to be here on aisle 3. You know, under the sign where it says B vitamins. Yeah, it's over here. So we get to aisle 3 and he goes, well, and I said, did you have any other questions? Well, I was like, okay. Well, sir, this is the part where you use English. Well, I don't see the niacin I buy here. What's going on? And I was like, well, sir, we're out of stock. Which niacin did you buy? Because there's other niacin here, except the one you don't buy. Well, I like this brand, okay? I was like, well, we haven't had that one in months, so you have other options here, but if you're going to wait for that other one, you might want to try it online or directly through the company because nobody can seem to get it right now. He goes, I want to punch a Democrat.
What? The fuck? Bitch, please.
Bitch. Because you wanted me to show you my papers? Because it says registered Democrat. I was like, bitch, you know I got to get on a plane. Maybe you've heard or you don't know, but I was got to fight. But I'd be more than happy to be your huckleberry right now on aisle 3. I want to punch a Democrat. Well, my stuff's not here. It's because Uncle Joe Biden and his supply shortage.
You have mental problem. You have you need attention. You need something.
So if you really need it, there's other ones on the shelf. Help yourself. No, I need that one. This Uncle Joe Biden, this sleepy Joe Biden, and his supply shortages. I just want to punch a Democrat. I stood there, I just stared at him. I was like, please, bitch, please say another motherfucking word right now. Say it. Say it. Bitch, I got my gloves in the car. I got my gum shield in the glove box. We can go. I don't have to wrap my fucking hands fine. We can go right now, okay? All I need you is to stay put, keep bitching, and I'll go get my gloves out the car. Yeah, I want to punch me a Democrat.
Shut your fucking mouth.
You are a real piece of work. Because I don't want to go to jail for assault. And I want to go to Houston. I was just like, well, you have a nice day, sir. And I walked away. Well, here comes the beloved Big Mike. And you know why they call people Big Mike? Because they are giant men named Mike. Holy shit. So Big Mike, the sweetest guy that can ever be. Christian man. At one point in his life, may or may not have been into some shit where he may have harmed people. We won't discuss this any further. We'll just say, thank God, Big Mike has found Christ. Because holy shit, the fucking stories he has told me before he was a Christian man. Brother Big Mike comes up, being his lovely, cheery self. And it's like, hey, sir, you need some milk? I want to punch a Democrat in the face.
Hey, get the fuck out of here because I'm going to fuck you out right now, motherfucker.
Who you fucking talking to right now? Again. You got fucking Big Mike. Okay? You had Big Jen. Now you're getting ready to talk shit to Big Mike. Big Mike will say about 2 prayers, and then you will cease to be. Be careful with what you say around Big Mike. I want to punch a Democrat. And he was just like, well, sir, we have other choices here, but if you don't like that, you can just give us your name and number, and we'll call you when the other one gets here. Just trying to be super polite. And the guy was just like, I want to punch a Democrat. Well, Big Mike escorted him out of the store politely. Because, if you're not going to behave and Big Mike is around, well, you know where the exit is. And if you don't, Mike will surely help you find it. Holy shit. I couldn't believe it. Yeah, after he walked him out, of course, politely, of course, he said, that guy said he wanted to punch a Democrat. And then I said, I'll be your Huckleberry. And he got real quiet. I went, yo, some of y'all motherfuckers that are mouthy to retail workers, to customer service representatives, some of y'all have no clue how close to death you are. Holy shit. Of course, my mind went there because, I'm a rageaholic. I'm a recovering rage. I've got the gay rage, you understand. And so I politely walked away. But, when you are Big Mike, you might be able to politely assert your Big Mike-ness to people who step out of line, politely, of course. And so thank goodness it was a polite walkout and nobody was hurt. And, we all had a good laugh, but I just couldn't believe the audacity of this man to come into a store and just assume that because your stupid ass vitamin isn't on the shelf, the fucking Joe Biden has something to do with it. No, bitch, it's because that vitamin is trash. You need to buy the other one.
You fucking Momo.
Jesus Christ.
Other brands, those ones are better. Oh, wait, that's right, because the other ones that are on the shelf cost more money. And see, you wanted the cheap way. You wanted the easy way out. This guy wanted the easy way out. Meanwhile, he's getting in his fucking Audi A5 in the parking lot, screaming about Democrats. You got AirPods in your ear. You got an Audi outside. I'm sure you've got a fucking $1 million house you're going to drive to with your fucking hot-ass wife or girlfriend or whatever, or maybe you got a boyfriend.
Oh, my God.
I'm just like, bruh, what do you get? What do you have to gain by not telling one people, but 2 people that you want to punch a Democrat? And both of those people happen to be Democrats who know how to fucking fight. None of it makes any goddamn sense to me. But then again, life doesn't either. Holy shit, but I was just completely fascinated. And I was like, man, crisis averted, because I really needed to not have another motherfucking distraction. And let me tell you how many goddamn distractions I had trying to get on a plane to get to Houston. A month ago, in practice, I'm not going to say his name, but bless his heart, he fucking kicked my hand. He actually kicked me in the head, and we're not even supposed to be doing head kicks. And so I blocked it because I wasn't expecting this jagoff to kick me in the head. This 220-pound man kick me in the head when he's only supposed to be kicking me in the body. Of course, this dislocated my pinky.
Jesus Christ.
Per revenge, because you guys know me, I'm psychotic. I have the gay rage. I had to get my revenge on this individual. And I had to take this man down to the ground. I had to do what they call, what the fuck do these guys call it? All these wrestler guys that know all these moves and they fucking whoop-de-fucking move and they're so good. I had to do, what do they fucking call this? A single leg takedown. That's right. I clamped this bitch's leg right in my chrong, right between my legs. And I jumped on his waist and I fucking took him down. I was like, yeah, motherfucker, you want to kick me in the head? Smash me hand? Watch this. I'm going to take you fucking down, you prick. And I took him down in the ground, but in the process of me taking him down in the ground in midair. So here is your dear host, Rambo Bra, all 235 pounds. No, excuse me, correction. I lost weight in Houston. I'm 234 pounds now. All 234 pounds of me, plus 220 pounds of him, came crashing down on me hand. So not only did it fuck up my pinky, it also fucked up my my ring finger. That shit was bent the wrong way. But I didn't want to let go of that takedown. I said, no, motherfucker, you trying to fuck me up? Watch this, bitch. So... yeah, that was a bad idea. Revenge is a dish best served cold until your fucking fingers are dislocated. You can't hold the fucking plate. Oh my God, I don't know what has happened to me, but in the last, just because the absolute insanity going on with all these injuries, there's more. I have somehow developed this Bert Kreischer laugh where I just can't even get the words out and I just fucking laugh hysterically and I can't get the words out. It's great. I love it. Thanks, Bert. The pinky, the ring finger. Ring finger, I really don't need it because there ain't nobody trying to get with this. Hello. Holy shit. So the two fingers, then said nobody ever. So the ring finger, the pinky, dislocated. Then in jiu-jitsu class, approximately 3 weeks ahead to the day of Skankfest, one of my lovely jiu-jitsu partners decided to put me in X-guard. And of course, for those of you who don't do jiu-jitsu, I'm sure you're immediately thinking this is sexual. And maybe somewhere in another country it is. But in America, it's not. He places me in X-guard while I am kneeling. So my right leg is trapped while his legs make an X shape, okay? As best as I can explain this. And, you know, this young man has done this move to me 20 fucking times. And each time has been fucking terrible, okay? Fucking terrible. My ankle, I'm kneeling. So my ankle is underneath my weight. And he will then raise his legs up and push me backwards with his hips, okay? So because he is pushing me backwards while I'm kneeling, all of my weight goes backwards with his weight coming towards me. So this does not give my leg time to slip out or change angles because he's got it pinned. It causes me to bend over while I'm kneeling, and so my knee and my ankle is bent behind me, touching my back. And as you know, your dear host Rambo is a Patty McFatty, and ain't fucking flexible, okay? So it is extremely painful, and it's not even meant to submit anyone. It's meant to just go to the next guard or take advantage because it is a transition position. You know, it's a move, okay? It's not meant to be nasty, but it kind of is nasty, okay? So, like I said, this individual has done it to me 20 fucking times, and every time has been terrible. But this time, The only thing that has saved me in the past, the fucking 19 other times, is that I was super sweaty, so my leg was able to sort of slip out, so it wasn't as painful on my ankle. But this instance 3 weeks ago, I was dry. I had just walked into the gym, and he wanted to practice, and I said, cool. And he did that fucking move, and my leg bent like a pencil, and my ankle was underneath me, and I thought I blew out my PCL, my ACL, and my ankle was the size of a fucking grapefruit. I made sure that nobody saw my foot at Ellismania because it was twice the size of the other. Oh, but it gets worse, friends. It gets worse. So now I have a grapefruit for an ankle. Couple of days later, I'm not going to say who, but I have an idea of who it is. Somebody in jiu-jitsu class put their hand or fingers in my eyes, okay? Okay, it's annoying, okay? It's annoying, okay? I'm not going to lie. It's annoying. But it's doable, but annoying. But unfortunately, this person did not wash their hands. And you know how I fucking know? Maybe they did, but they didn't wash them good enough. They didn't sing the fucking birthday song. You know how I fucking know? Because your dear host got fucking pink eye!
Fuck
pink
you!
eye! Okay?
Fuck
How the fuck do you not get the fecal matter from underneath your fingers and stick them in my eye, you son of a bitch? How? How, Sway?
How, Sway?
Take a few steps back to go.
You ain't got the answers, man.
Before Ellismania, I've got 2 dislocated fingers. I've got a sprained ankle the size of a grapefruit, and now I've got pink eye. Shall we continue? The week of Ellismania, after I gotten rid of the pink eye, after I've taped up my ankle every fucking day, slept with my ankle above my fucking head, whoop-de fucking whoop. The week of Skankfest Ellismania, okay? I get the worst sinus infection I've ever had in my fucking life. I can't be around light. I have a tremendous amount of pressure in my head. So much pressure I wanted to drill a hole in my head and just fucking end it. I was sleeping with sunglasses on. I was fucking dizzy. That was the Sunday prior to me traveling. So I had to fly out Thursday. This was Sunday. I had the worst sinus infection I've ever had in my fucking life. And it just felt like an elephant was standing on my head because I couldn't sleep because the pressure was so bad in my fucking head. I couldn't use a pillow to sleep. So I had just been sitting up on the couch and sleeping. And because I had been sitting up, I left me mouth open. And not to mention, you know what happens when you leave your mouth open and you sleep, you know. The ghost of Pussy Past comes in and takes your voice away. I'm sure all of the backstage Bettys, every woman that I've air quotes disrespected came to my home on Tuesday night and stole my voice. So I had no fucking voice. And I had a sinus infection. It was just great. I was just so ill. I couldn't go to work. And y'all know me. I never fucking call off to go to work. I go to work, okay? I've called off work probably 7 times in 18 fucking years, okay? I go to work, bitch. I couldn't talk. I had no voice. So I had to not go to work. I just needed to be home. I needed to sit down and listen to Mother Nature because she was trying to get me to hold her beer. I was fucked. So we're keeping fucking score. 2 dislocated fingers, a grapefruit ankle, a sinus infection, and now no voice. Fun times. And I hadn't even gotten on the plane. And the whole time I was telling myself, you're going to get sick when you get on the plane. You're going to get sick when you get on the plane. Maybe when you come back, but you're going to get sick when you get on the plane. No, bitch. I got sick before I got on the fucking plane. I was like, great. Well, at least I'm not going to get sick. I just don't think this is getting any worse. And then presto changeo. I made it onto a plane Thursday night at midnight, okay? Which would mean that I would be arriving at 5 a.m. Houston time. And the flight there was horrendous. because I had the worst sinus infection ever. I had not relieved all of the pressure. I had not absolved all of the pressure in my head. Like I said, just proceeded to have the worst non-pressure release in an airplane I've ever had in my life. And I was just like, oh my God. Flying with a sinus infection is like hell. Prior to the flight, so since I had this infection on Sunday, I couldn't eat any solid foods because chewing would hurt my teeth, which would give me more of a headache. So I was just having soup. I was just having soup 24/7 because I felt like shit and couldn't chew my food. So fun times. So I got on the fucking plane. I seen this kid, and we'll get to this later. I seen this kid go in there, and he's wearing some cat sweatpants. He had little kitten sweatpants printed all over it, and he had an Astroworld hoodie on. And I was like, oh, my man's going to the Astroworld Festival. Cool. And so Astroworld was going on a couple of blocks over from Skankfest. And I was pumped for him, even though fucking Travis Scott's music is fucking terrible. My God. Holy jeez. I don't know how the hell you kids listen to that shit. He's like, what's that song? He sings that song. Shut the fuck up. Fuck. Right? Is that the fucking song they all sing? Okay, I take it back. That's like the only Travis Scott song I listen to because Juicy J's on there. Travis Scott Neighbor, you're welcome. Because he just says fuck over and over again. And I just happened to see a meme with a bunch of people doing pelvic thrusts to that song in unison. Oh my God, that's the only reason why I like that song. If I hear it and I don't see the people doing the pelvic thrust, I don't like it. So, but anywho, of course y'all know Travis. What the fuck is this kid's name? Travis Scott's song "Sicko Mode" with Drake, and it's just like. Yeah, no, it's not my cup of tea, okay? Okay, I just tell y'all that. So I was excited for him because obviously he's from the Ontario area and he's, going to this concert in Houston, gonna meet up with his friends and they're gonna have a good old time. Well, flash forward to fucking Saturday and holy shit, 8 people dead. Bunch of people injured because they were all storming the gate. Security was shit. Crowding. People went into cardiac arrest. It was just fucking horrible. And this is the second fucking time that this guy has had a fucking concert and people have died at it. Okay? My man, you need to hire a new security team because yours is trash. They ain't securing the people. Straight up. I immediately got a frantic phone call from my mom because, I don't give her a whole lot of details exactly where I'm going. I just say, I'm in Houston for Boxing Max. This is a business trip. I don't want to actually give her the address or the event name because my mom's crazy. She will show up. She will show up. Is my baby here? Is my baby here? No, she doesn't talk like that. She talks like this. Excuse me, darling. I'm looking for my daughter. She might look like one of those trans individuals. Have you seen her? My mom's crazy. She'll show up at these fucking things. So I can't exactly give her too many details because she's crazy. So immediately calls me frantic. Darling, are you all right? Darling, are you all right? I'm like, yeah, Mom, you've woken me up. I'm sleeping. I'm exhausted because of the time change and the fucking long-ass flight I had. She's like, well, I just saw that some people are dead from the Astroworld concert. I said, Mom, I'm not at that terrible concert. I mean, terrible as in terrible music. And terrible that people died also. She's like, oh, thank goodness. Well, I'll talk to you later. Bye. I'm like, okay, bye, girl. But just the feeling of the day that I might potentially have a fight, I had feelings of deep sorrow and regret for the people that had died, and this just feeling the the emotion and the anxiety from people when you're panicked. You don't know where you are. You're just trying to get out and people won't move and there's thousands of people and it's really fucking overwhelming. Skankfest had a similar vibe except for we were much older. It's like 18 and up. We're adults. We don't crowd. We don't push through. We're behaved adults who want to see fucking comedy, who want to see comedy boxing. So we know what the fuck we're doing. And everybody's way too high and drunk to be doing that stupid shit. So that's part of the problem. I just thought about that kid in the little kitty sweatpants thinking, oh man, oh my God. His parents are probably calling him and he's not going to answer. So immediately I started looking through the articles, looking to see with the deceased if it was this kid I saw on the plane. And I was just like, fuck. I was like, please, do not be this kid. Do not be this kid. Because I was bummed out because I was like, we kind of had this quick little chat at the airport. Complete strangers. I didn't catch his name. But just to see how passionate he was about the show and he loved Travis Scott and he couldn't wait to meet his friends there. And who the fuck knows if this kid's friends died or what's going on, And I was just like, man, please don't be dead. Please don't be dead. And I saw the other deceased and I was just like, a sigh of relief. But then I was just like, fuck. These kids fucking died at this concert. It's just fucking shit, man. Moral of the story here, brother man with the kitten sweatpants was on my returning flight back to Ontario. And when I saw him, I was like, thank fucking God you're all right. I know you don't fucking know me, man, but thank God you're all right because I thought you died, man. And he's just like, it was just fucking terrible. He was just telling me all the shit that was going on. And his friends rolled up. He's like, yeah, man, we can't get our stuff because that place is a crime scene now. So he just came back to Ontario with he's still wearing the same clothes that he left on Thursday. He's wearing on Sunday. And before I could laugh, I was like, holy shit, I'm still wearing the same clothes that I wore Thursday and it's Sunday. Holy shit. But I was just thankful this guy and his friends were all right. Shaken up, but they were good. But man, my condolences to the families of everybody else who are impacted because this is fucking crazy. You're supposed to go to a show and have a good time. It's not supposed to be the last time you see your friends, or it's not supposed to be the place where you go to die, okay? You're supposed to go home. And it's just really, really heavy shit. But so, back to Skankmania, Skankfest. Friday we had arrived. And, we headed to the event to kind of just take a look at the ring and look at everything and see. And because this was going to be Blaine's first time fighting, this was going to be El Vanessa's first time fighting. So we just peeked at the ring and took a little bit of pictures and stuff and whatnot. And so by this time it was like fucking 5 o'clock and I'm like, bitch, I'm hungry. Vanessa was saying the same thing. We hungry. You gotta use that fucking Texas accent. I'm hungry. Bitch, I'm hungry. So we found a real cool place to get some food at, and Blaine and Uni, how generous are these two? They grabbed the bill. I mean, God bless them. The coolest people. But as we're waiting for our table, a convention of thousands, and when I say thousands, I mean probably 100,000 people were at this event. This Black People Investor Conference. So all of these black people were hanging out wearing Gucci this, Prada that, Balenciaga. I've seen a couple of black people with dogs, and I said, yo, if you is black and you got a dog, you is really rich. And if you got a dog with clothes on, if you is black and you got a dog and that dog has clothes on and those clothes match your outfit, you stupid rich. I was fucking dying inside. Because here I am, I just had my little Red Dragons tracksuit, which, if you know Red Dragons clothes, that shit ain't cheap. So I'd be buying it when it's on discount, just saying. Anywho, I just seen all these black people with their own little camera crews with them and dressed to the nines, and I had to look up the little things. So I thought it was really cool that they had this little conference going on where they're teaching them how to learn about Forex, crypto, Bitcoin, stonks, all that stuff, because young people need to know about this shit. Stop buying all these goofy stuff. They had all the fucking labels on, but if they would have spent the money that they had for these fucking labels and shit and invested that, man, they'd be living real good, but who knows? They probably living good anyway. It's this weird thing. This kind of goes back to my childhood, childhood traumas. That's what the therapist said. I got to talk about childhood traumas. Anytime I am around friends that are not of color, who are not black, and then a bunch of black people see me, I just get this look, this feeling like, oh, look at her. Look at her. She's with her owners. Look at her. I just get that look, and that's the look I was getting. They were fucking staring at us, and I'm like, yo, what's your deal? But there's so many of you, I don't know who to fight first. But no, that would have been a bad idea because Houston PD was on foot there. So definitely no fighting, especially not the day before my alleged fight. And we'll get to that in a minute. So I was just like, let me just see what's going on here, because obviously I was the one black person who didn't get the memo that we need to wear our fucking labels and shit. So yeah, I thought that was really cool that, they're doing something to try and better themselves. So a little something, But if I could give you some advice, even though I'm broke as hell, but I do have dogs and they do have clothes. I just shot myself in the dick. Oh my God. But if I could give you some advice, stop buying some of all that label shit, man. Once you wear it, it depreciates in value, right? So it would be so much better if that fucking $600 Gucci belt you bought and you don't even have a fucking headboard. Instead of that, why don't you buy $600 worth of Apple stock? Just saying. Same with those Balenciagas. It's like $800 shoes or fucking stonking Lucid Motors. Let me tell you some shit right now about Lucid Motors. Sidebar. I invested in Lucid Motors, when it was at dog piss willy numbers. I mean, this shit got down as low as $15. And now, what is Lucid at right now, motherfuckers? And for those of you who don't know what Lucid Motors is everybody who was working at Tesla and hated Elon. They started another electric car company, another hybrid company. So it's got all of the bright minds that were not either good enough to stay at Tesla or were fed up with Elon, and they started their own company called Lucid or CCIV. And I invested in CCIV when that shit was $15 fucking dollars. Guess where the fuck this thing is at right now? This shit is at $45.92 right now. Bitch!
Que chingue a su madre.
I've already doubled my money and then some. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Oh, wait. What's up with that? Oh, what's up with that? What's up with that? Oh, yeah. I told y'all motherfuckers. Ride or die. That shit got as high as $60. At one point in fucking January, that shit was as high as $60. And then it sunk all the way down to $15 fucking dollars. I think it even got as low as $10. And now it's bounced back, baby. It's bounced motherfucking back. It bring it bounce back. Bring it bounce back. Steady, are you ready? Are you ready? What's going on? What's going on? That's right, motherfuckers. It is so refreshing to see that what your dollars can do for you when you invest them correctly, okay? So, Lucid Motors, as long as their shit don't catch on fire and they actually make a car to production and it hits the road, I'm gonna be rich, bitch! But I didn't intend to invest monies to be rich, okay? I invested these monies to make my money work for me. So that way I have some sort of retirement, because the job that I have is so bad, they don't even have fucking retirement. So, and I figure by the time I'm actually the retirement age, Social Security is going to be gone. So my thought is, hell, why not invest into the stock market? It's still here. Stock market been around for what, 100 fucking years? Come on, let it roll. So any fucking who, after eating the most delicious mac and cheese I've ever eaten in my fucking life, the most delicious fried chicken, fried steak thing I've had. Oh my God, so good, so good. Queso chips. The only thing was the potatoes, okay? I don't know what the fuck is going on in Texas, but when you tell me you got fucking cheese fries, and when you bring out a potato and cut the potato in half and put cheese on it, they ain't cheese fries. I went, what the fuck is this shit? They straight up cubed these fucking potatoes and said those were fucking cheese fries. I went, oh, hell nah. Bitch, you what? I could have picked up these cubes, these potato cubes. I'm not joking. They just basically cut a potato in fours and put cheese on it. I went, oh, hell no, I'm done with y'all. Fuck this. Holy shit. I couldn't believe it. I was like, yo, y'all need to learn what fries is. Oh, but other than that, the food was bomb.com. I had a great time, but was exhausted. I had no room to partay. And I knew that was going to happen. As much as everybody in the group chat was like, yeah, we gonna get you laid or whatever. Yeah, we gonna get you a girl bar. Yeah, we gonna go to the gay bar. Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, no, bitch, you're not. Because I've been to fucking 10 of these Alice 12 of these fucking things. I've done them, okay? I know exactly what fucking happens. You get to mingling with people, you get settled in your room, you take a nap, you get to mingling with people, you get to change, you go grab a couple drinks. And then anything outside of where the event is at, you really ain't going sightseeing. You really ain't gonna go to a gay bar. You really ain't, you're not, unless another event is at that bar. It's just no time. There's no fucking time. Sorry, there's no time. And I knew that was gonna fucking happen. And people were like trying to apologize to me, and I was like, no need to fucking apologize. I already knew this was going to happen, okay? So Friday, come and gone. So that was supposed to be really the only day that we could have gone to the gay bar together as a group. And that ship had sailed. And then Saturday was fight day. So I was ready. I woke up ready to kick some ass. Got Vanessa ready for her shit. And, Mija was born ready, okay? I didn't really need to get her a whole lot ready because she was born ready. And Vanessa had her support group there from the Bay. Shout out to Mert and shout out to Move Over Reggaeton, Escalaton. She had her friends and she was ready to rock, man. And then, of course, we ran into Chris and Chelsea. That was gonna be their first fight in the ring, so we were all set, ready to go. And then Blaine and Uni showed up, Blaine and his wife. And that was Saturday. And so when we got to the fighter meeting, homegirl Chelsea had to back out, was feeling ill, under the weather, so she's out. So it was just me and little Polly Pocket, my little Polly Pocket Vanessa. And so we were the only two girls at the meeting that showed up initially. And Ellis goes, well, I don't have anybody to fight you. Nobody showed up. This is it. I was like, oh, I really want Nessa to have a fight. And Vanessa's like, I really want to fight too. I'll fight Jen. And Ellis was like, what? You want to do what? And I went, bitch, what? Wait a minute. Straight up flipped the script on me. I went, wait, hold on, player. I ain't trying to fight you like that. I mean, if you want to try and fight something else, we can go on, you know what I'm saying? We can do that little soak. We can do the soak that the Mormons do. Super soak that up.
Super soak.
Anyhow, so she goes, so I want to fight Jen. And I was just like, oh, hell no. You crazy? And I said, bitch, you crazy? And he said, what about if you fight Katie? Katie goes, I really wasn't trying to fight, and I brought these high heel boots, and that was a bad idea because the fucking ring mat was kind of loose. I was not feeling it, so I'm kind of glad that nobody showed up for my fight or whatever the hell that was, because I might have fucked up my ankle even more than it already was. And so Vanessa was like, no, I don't want to fight Katie. I want to fight Jen. I'm like, bitch, Katie, 100 pounds. I'm 230 pounds, girl. That's a bad idea. But luckily, Ellis put a stop to that immediately. He's like, no, that's not going to fucking happen. By the grace of God, at the end of the fighters meeting, some girls started to trickle in, and I was watching them hit pads, and the way this one was hitting pads, I was like, oh shit, all right. She gonna fight me for sure. But then I looked at her and I was like, this bitch like a $120. If I hit this bitch, she gonna fly out of her corduroy pants. Her corduroy pants are gonna fucking melt off if I hit her with an uppercut. So I was like, nah, this ain't gonna work, fam. This ain't gonna fucking work. So I was like, you're done. It's over. You're done. And then there was a rumor swirling around like, oh, Jen, you're going to find the piñata fight on the second day. Oh, Jen, you're going to find this piñata the second day. So I really couldn't fucking relax. So I just had to behave myself, help Nessa get ready for her shit. And my God. Okay. So in my mind, the girl that was hitting pads the best, I said, okay, come on, I got to tell Nessa, make sure you don't get hurt. Okay. In a musical chair fight, do not get hurt. Get everybody else, but not her. There was two super tall ones that were really good. Musical chair thing start. Vanessa gets the corduroy pants, and I was like, oh shit. But my girl surprised me, and she fucking hit her with a left, hit her with a right. I'ma knock that pussy out like fight night. She hit her with the 1-2 aborta and came over the top because poor little Nessa is like 5'3". She's a little Polly Pocket. And this girl she was fighting was like my height, maybe even taller than me. So, of course, she was tagging her with some shit because she just had the reach on her. But when homegirl knocked Nessa down, or she slipped and then hit her when she was down, man, the fury just came out of her. That little Nessa went, she popped right back up and went, I said, right hand, she went boom. She fucking gave her the boom, bong, bing over the top of her head. She did so fucking good. She's kept falling, and I think it's A, because of the ring, and B, I don't think she's really learned how to balance herself and throw hands like that. You have to learn that. It takes time. It's not something that you just wing it, even though she was doing that and she was doing a very good job, but it's a learned technique where you got to use your hips, Ma. You got to use your hips. She lost, but she won because later on she got the homie with the chain in the musical chair fight. Let's go. That's right. That's right. Little Nessa got her little cowboy. She wanna be a cowboy, baby. Oh, but I was so happy for her because really, it wasn't a win or lose situation. She just needed to fucking get in there because at one point, I didn't think this bitch was gonna fucking make it in there, okay? She scared the bejesus out of me. 24 hours before, she crying, come up the elevator, open up the elevator, and I just see tears. I'm going home. I can't do this. I'm going home. I'm like, what the fuck? Bitch, you just flew here 24 hours ago. You ain't fucking going nowhere. You're going, the only place you're going is to your hotel room, put your fucking goddamn shoes on and your gloves and your mouthpiece and your headgear, and you get in that fucking ring. I don't want no mas, no excuso. You're getting in there, Nessie, and I'm so glad she fucking got in there and got it done. Fucking Chris, my man Chris is so good. I saw him take a couple of shots in the back of the head and took a nasty body shot. As soon as I saw that fucking nasty body shot from Luis J. Gomez, I said, oh my God, I had to be there. I was already ringside, but as soon as he came through the ropes, I ripped the gloves off and he just started puking. I already knew. I was like, oh yeah, you're going to throw up. Shout out to Fairy Fucker. I mean, that guy just fucking gave it his all. There was a couple of good ones. I seen his face, his little upper lip curled up when he got hit with a gun. When he's like, "Yeah, motherfucker, I'm gonna fucking crack you back." Wait, you gotta do a Jersey voice. "Yeah, motherfucker, I'm gonna crack you back and let take this Jersey pork roll right here from Fairy Fucker." He gave this motherfucker a Jersey pork roll. Holy shit. Oh man, it was great. I fucking had the best time. And then fucking Chelsea, I mean, she killed it so good that she got $500. Did an excellent job. Her first fucking fight also covered in her own blood. Okay, and still just kept coming forward, swinging, gave it everything she fucking had. What a great fight. Everybody did so good. Blaine has his first fight. Didn't go the way he wanted it to, but, you know, he learned a lot in that fight. He learned what he should have done and what not to do, but at the most part, it was about having fun and the experience, and it was to test yourself for everyone, for John in Houston, for Blaine, for John the Chin Matthews, MVP, it most improved. I mean, my man's 2 Ellis Manias ago couldn't throw a fucking punch. Holy shit. Anytime that guy got hit, he spun around like a fucking tornado. To now, he was like whipping people's heads around and just murdered it. 2 fights killed it. Shout out to him. Shout out to Demon Mitas and Schindler's Fist. And all of the Ellis fam who fucking participated. Everybody put on a great fucking show. I was just bummed I couldn't fucking get in there with y'all. I was bummed. But, you know, this is what happens when you're good enough for Ellis Mania, but not good enough to be pro. Holy shit. But, you know, this is the life I chose. And I wouldn't choose it any other way. I'm so glad I got to spend time with some dear friends, some I haven't seen since Lacovia interrupted us. I got to meet some new friends, make some new friends and faces, and fucking Skankfest was insane. I mean, fucking Bob Saget walked by me, fucking Ari Shafir, fucking who's who of comedy, Dan Soder, Big J Okerson, I can't name all the names. Everybody was fucking there. Gilbert Godfrey, you name it, everybody was fucking there. Miss Pat was there, Doug Stanhope, holy shit. I mean, great show. I wish I could have caught more comedy. I just didn't have the fucking time. Was just trying to just fight mode, take care of fights. Great event Lewis put on. Obviously, we didn't know any of the Skankers. I mean, we knew one because she's kind of Ella's fam, Chelsea, and the other Chelsea, C Dumps, and so she was a Skanker and an Ella's fam. So man, there was thousands of people at Skankfest, but it was a good time, laughs. The type of humor, of course, is quite out there. I saw Ari Shafir wearing a shirt with a picture of Luis J. Gomez with a selfie, and underneath that selfie, it said pedophile. I saw another shirt that said Luis J. Gomez has sex with kids. I mean, their type of comedy is just out there. So if you want no holds barred comedy, then Skankfest, Luis J. Gomez, the Skankers, Legion of Skanks, that's who you need to see. Holy shit. Had a great time, but now I'm ready for Vegas 2022. I'm ready for the real Ellis Mania with all the Ellis fam, where all the Ellis fam can come, because obviously Skankfest was fucking sold out months ago. Anybody can come. It's fucking open. Get your goddamn ticket. Let's start. I mean, obviously tickets aren't sale because Ellis ain't even fucking back yet. But let's start getting ready for Ellis Mania 2022. Let's go, Vegas. We're going to do it right. All the Ellis family are going to be there, and we're going to sell this shit the fuck out. Some current events. I saw that a father recently murdered his daughter's boyfriend after he tried to sex traffic her for $1,000 to the black market. Apparently, the father of a 19-year-old girl straight up pulled a real-life Taken, got his daughter back, and then proceeded to stab the boyfriend several times until he died, and then left the body in the forest. And he, of course, has gone to jail. But I say, let that man go. He's done his civic duty as a parent, of course. And my God, I mean, I would say the only advice I've got for this dad is that you forgot to bury the body. Holy shit. Oh, God damn it. I mean, what parent would let their child get sex trafficked and let the person get away with it? I mean, come on. He is dead. Dead man walking. I mean, if you look up a picture of this guy, I mean, just a straight fadge. I mean, literally, it is a Kyle with a bandana and the fucking curled up upper lip like, hey, man, I love your daughter, bro. Like, hey, man, it's me, Kyle. I drink Bang energy drinks. Let me sex traffic your daughter for $1,000. You know how much Bang energy I can buy with that? This is the fucking scum of the earth, man. I know we're not supposed to say it, but goddamn it, eye for an eye on this one. If you're gonna steal somebody's kid, then you deserve to die. The end. Jog off, you fucking prick. Ah, yes. I will save that story last. Woman, a.k.a. Angela the Goddess, on TikTok, started a BDSM cult without me. What the fuck, bitch? You started a BDSM cult and you didn't call your dear host. What the fuck's up with that? Anyway, no, I did not want to invite to this cult because this shit got weird. Angela the Goddess on TikTok, who has now been suspended, started a BDSM cult called Daddy's Girl, targeting BBW gay women, like your dear host Rambo. Shit. So if you were in this cult called Daddy's Girl, Angela solicited poor, helpless young gay ladies who were obviously a little bit more rotund or round and might not have the self-esteem or confidence. And as one put in the article, us BBWs, when somebody shows us attention, we gonna give it to them, and we're gonna do everything we can to keep them. I don't know why I just read it in that voice, but that's what I did. Like your dear host Rambo at one point in time would be the same shit. But no, this was like one of these studly black ladies. I don't like studs because hello, I'm an early stud. Hello. But anyhow, apparently, gay black BBWs were targeted by Angela the Goddess and would solicit monies from them in exchange for being in her Daddy's Girl cult, if you will. What were the details of this cult, you say? Well, initially it was just Angela the Goddess dancing, but then it turned into send me all of your monies or else, and let me read this right. Send me all your monies and cut yourselves and send me strands of your hair, please. Holy shit. These women were sending Angela the Goddess money and cutting themselves and cutting their hair. I mean, and when I say cut, I mean they were supposed to pull out their hair and I guess show Angela the Goddess. Well, that is anything but goddessly. First and foremost, why is it gay black BBWs? I mean, doesn't Angela the Goddess know that most gay black BBWs do not have any money? How are you supposed to solicit money? That's my tax dollars. Holy shit. Holy shit. Can you imagine starting a cult and asking poor black women to send you money? Please, Venmo me all of your what monies you have. Well, I was going to go eat a Big Mac today. No, you're not. Cut yourself and send me your hair once. If you don't send me any monies, piece of your hair. This shit is so fucked up fun. Oh my god. Holy jeez. I'm going to hell for that, but I've heard they have a good DJ there. So Angela the Goddess apparently had enough people sending her money and threatening and hair pulling and cutting themselves that the police and the authorities are now involved, and her TikTok has been suspended, and Angela the Goddess is no more. She is I believe she's arrested now, if I'm not mistaken, and is on her way to jail. She can TikTok from jail with a cell phone from somebody's arsehole. Can you imagine? Oh, my days. And finally, we will end with the most incredible story. Man's penis rots away after being bit by a cobra after taking a piss. 47-year-old Dutchman was taking a piss on a South African safari when a cobra snuck up in the toilet and bit his dick off. Wow. Oh, can you imagine? You're taking a piss on an African safari, and all of a sudden, your fucking dick is burning. No, that's not gonorrhea. No, it's not the clap. It's a cobra. Holy shit. While taking a piss, the 47-year-old Dutchman felt a burning sensation in his groin and proceeded to stand up immediately, only to notice that there was a cobra inside the toilet. The Dutchman had to wait 3 hours for a medevac helicopter to take him to the nearest hospital that was 222 miles away. Holy shit. Oh my God. Holy shit. The Dutchman began to feel a deep burning sensation in his groin, which began to swell. Oh my God. The deep burning sensation in his genitals, which began to swell and turned into a purplish reddish color, is a sign of scrotal necrosis. Sounds like a fucking Slayer song. Like, scrotal necrosis. Scrotal necrosis. Oh my God. Once the Dutchman arrived to the hospital in South Africa, they could not do anything for him, and he was flown home to the Netherlands, where the doctors proceeded to Oh my God. Oh my God. Doctors proceeded to shave off the flesh-eating tissue on his penis. Oh yeah, look at his penis, yeah. Yes, look at it. This is Hans in France. We noticed that you have a necrosis of your penis, yeah. Sir, we are going to have to shave off the flesh-eating bacteria on your penis. Oh yeah, lay down. Holy shit. You have flesh-eating bacteria on your dick. The happy ending is, no pun intended, the happy ending is a year later, after some much therapy and rehabilitation, the 47-year-old man is back and has full use of his cram. But man, what a journey. Can you just imagine you're in South Africa taking a piss on a safari and your fucking genitals start burning? Oh, don't mind us, sir. That's a flesh-eating bacteria for your dick in your scrotum. All right, I must end this podcast because it is business hours in London, and your dear host Rambo went from straight off the plane, slept for 8 hours, went to work for 8 hours, and then went to the gym for 2 hours. I am destroyed, and I must get up early again and do it all over again. Please like, share, and subscribe to Rambo for Radio. Tell a friend, of course, if you think they like dirty humor, if you will, perverted humor. toilet baby humor. All the humor that is terribly offensive and what the woke police does not want you to hear, you will hear it here on Rambo for Radio, because you cannot cancel someone who has no listeners. No, I'm just teasing. Actually, I just want to say shout out to y'all, because whatever the fuck y'all doing, my listenership is going up. And when I say up, it's going up. We're getting some crazy ass numbers. Like, I'm like legit having to start hanging my head in public when I tell y'all some nasty ass stories, and then some of y'all come up to me and go, I heard the show, I love it. I'm like, you? Oh shit. Damn. So sorry about that. Send me I tell you to send me the bill for therapy, but I can't afford it. Oh, my taste. But until next time, this is Rambo for Radio. Peace.
Fuck you. Oh, fuck you, fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you. Fuck you.